Hey everyone, it's Insko here. Welcome back to another video. It's officially getting to the end of the year now, and I'm doing my top 10 songs of 2022. First of all, I hope you all had a great holidays yesterday. This top 10 was so difficult to do this year. Like, even just in terms of albums, there's been a Martin Garrix album, Chainsmokers album, Jason Ross, Seven Lions, Said the Sky, which I can't even believe that album came out this year. That feels like forever ago. And that's just albums, let alone like singles as well. Elenium's been putting out a lot this year. And that's why for the first time ever, I'm going to be doing a top 100 songs of 2022. And that's going to be posted over on my second channel in a couple of days' time. So there's a link in the description for my second channel if you haven't gone and subscribed to that. But without further ado, let's get into my top 10 of 2022. Coming in at number 10, we have a song by Armin, Cine Matter, and Medic, and it's called Lonely Nights. It's this drop. This drop gets me. It's incredible. Such a full sound. Really nice lead as well. It was on Armin Hammer's EP called Waiting for Love, but it was my favorite song on the EP. Really incredible song. There's something about just the whole vibe of it, like the little piano-y sounds, the big lead sound. Just a really sick song. For number 9, we got a song off Jason Ross's album Atlas, and it's called Ghost Town featuring David Frank. Something about this song, I think it's just the vocals and everything, just has a really nice feel to it. Like, it's nothing too complicated. Just like a feel-good track. It's one of my favorites from the album. Like I said, the vocals on this track are really nice. I just think there's something warm and sort of uplifting about that song. Even just like with the guitars and the verses and everything, the whole sort of album had like a folkish kind of vibe to it. Coming in at number 8, we have a song off Fred Again's third album called Actual Life 3, and it's called Delilah, Pull Me Out of This. This album hasn't even been out long. It came out at the end of October. I think this came out as a single maybe like a week before the album came out. But just the vibe of this, like, so uplifting. It just makes you want to dance. And I saw Fred again at the start of this year. I'm sad I didn't get to see him in November because I would have loved to hear this live, but really, really great song. It really is one of those songs that's like, if that gets played live, everyone is dancing 100%. It was actually my number 1 artist this year, so I'm not surprised. For number 7, we got a track off the Chainsmokers album So Far So Good, and it's called The Fall featuring Shipwreck. I mean, this one technically isn't off of their album. It's on like the extended album, but I was looking through their album and I really wanted to include one of the Chainsmokers tracks because I really did enjoy So Far So Good. And I feel like the one that really stands out for me is The Fall. Just that bass and then this like LFO. I gotta admit, I did almost add Channel 1 instead of this, but this just about overtakes Channel 1 for me. Really great track, just like a housey chill kind of thing. I saw Fred again in March, and then I think I saw the Chainsmokers in April. So I definitely made sure I wanted to include the artists on this list because not only have they put out good music this year, but it's also like a memory of me going and seeing them. But yeah, that album, So Far So Good. Every song on that album, I love it. It's very poppy, but it's probably the album that I've listened to the most this year. Right, for track 6, we got a track by Narco, and it's called Eternity featuring Daisy Williams. This track hasn't been out too long either. It's been out a couple of months, but it was definitely one of my favorite releases this year. Everything about this song is perfect in my eyes. So nice. Even like the vocals in the verses as well. Really sick song. Has that signature Narco sound too. I think it is one of my favorite Narco songs. But this is just a great example of if someone asked me what is a perfect song, I would show them this. It's just incredible from start to finish. The vocals, the atmosphere, the vibe of the whole track. It's just a really great song. And this whole top 10 list is really difficult because I really do feel like I could put all of these songs as number 1. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works. Coming in at number 5, we have a song by Elenium and Max, and it's called Worst Day. Again, this song hasn't been out too long. It just like proper resonated with me at the time as well. This one's more poppy, and I know quite a lot of people don't like Elenium's more poppy side, but for me it's like this song's laid back while also being so meaningful. But yeah, this track just, it has a special place in my heart. I think it's a really great song. For track 4, we got a song by Fairlane and Carla, and it's called Somewhere That I Belong. I think this was one of the first Fairlane songs that I came across, and it's such an insane track. Carla's vocals on the whole of this VEP that they put out are insane, but this song for me is the best out of all of them just because of that heavy drop. It's got a melodic drop, a heavy drop, and the whole of the song is just so sick. Like, this drop's nice. It's just like really full, big and in your face. But then this drop, this is insane. It's just, it feels so simple, but like so sick, just so sick. And I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite heavy drops of this year. I just think like the whole rocky vibe of the whole track and the fact that they implemented a heavy drop in it is just really cool. Right, now we're moving on into the top 3. So this is where it gets like even more tricky, if it wasn't tricky already. For my third favorite song of 2022, we got Fred Again, Romy, and High, and it's called Lights Out. Yeah, this track is like one of my most played songs this year. I love this track so much. And it's strange because when it first came out, I don't think I loved it that much. It's got quite an old school house vibe. Like this. It's not like big or anything. It feels so weird to say this is my third favorite song, but it's just a great track. I don't know what it is. I just really like it. It's really catchy. I don't know why I like it so much. It's honestly a weird one. In terms of the stuff that I enjoy, I shouldn't enjoy that really, but I do. For my second favorite song of 2022, we have Said the Sky, Elenium, and Chelsea Cutler, and it's called Walk Me Home. Now, I'm not going to lie, it was a very difficult choice to choose between this and Blank's remix of this song, because I think this original song is incredible. I remember when I reacted to it, I had goosebumps the whole time. And then Blank comes along and just makes it like this insane, especially the heavy drop, insane track. Just the acoustic guitar and everything. I remember after I'd done this reaction video, I sat here with my eyes closed and just proper took this song in. And then the rhythm of this verse with the drums. So nice. It just like proper sways. I feel like this is a perfect example of like sometimes minimalistic stuff is amazing. You don't have to have a track that just has everything. Sometimes stripping it back and just doing the bare minimum works so well. Really incredible song. On my number 1 song of 2022, we have Millennium Shivering featuring Spirit Box. Now, I think we can all agree this song is insane. Like, it's such a good track. It's a really nice fusion between that, like, electronic Elenium sound and also the heavy metal sound of Spirit Box. But I think it also has a place in my heart because this was the first reaction video that I'd done with my mum. And she's kind of said it throughout the whole year as well, that, like, Shivering is... It's almost like our song kind of thing, you know? But yeah, just in general, love this song. It's an incredible song. Like, this first drop... really nice. I think it's a great first drop. I think there's maybe better melodic drops, to be honest. I think it's good, but I don't think it's like top tier. But the thing that really sells it for me is this second drop with that screaming vocal as well. And then the variety with it. So nice. Like, just such an insane listen. Such an insane track. And that, it's, yeah, nuts, crazy. But yeah, that's my top 10 songs of 2022. Like I said, I'm going to be doing my top 100 songs of 2022 over on my second channel in a couple of days' time. So if you do want to go check that out, there's a link in the description to that channel. I'm curious to know what your top 10 songs of 2022 are, so let me know in the comment section, or go let me know in the Discord server. There's a link in the description for that. 2023 is right around the corner, and I'm stupidly excited to show you everything that I got going on for 2023. This isn't technically my last upload of the year because I've got an end of year mix coming out later this week, but it is my last video with me talking in it. So I hope you all have a great New Year's. Thank you so much for everything this year. It seriously means the world to me, and it's been the most overwhelming year yet. But my name is Insko. Have a good one, and I'll see you next year.